I am Kathleen Lawson, and this is my video presentation for Math 2350. I observed a 4th grade classroom at Hampton Elementary in Rochester Hills. Mrs. Reels has 30 kids in her classroom. That's the largest class that she's ever had. She has had a very challenging year. She has some kids that have major behavior issues, some kids that have very different learning styles and learning abilities, and she's got 2 children that don't speak very little English. So she's been dealing with this in many different ways. One of them is to allow more movement in the classroom. 2 is to repeat the lesson in several ways to help the kids understand it. And the 3rd is to use a lot more visual thinking. So in the textbooks that are used are the Everyday Math series. Everyday Math series introduces a concept, then circles back around and builds on it, either within that year or reintroduces it the following year. So in 3rd grade, the kids had learned angles. So they had learned right angles, obtuse angles, and acute angles, and also triangles. So today's lesson, the goal of today's lesson was to help the kids understand that those angles could be used in describing triangles as well. So Mrs. Reels started the lesson by placing 4 sticky notes on the kids' desks. So the kids were wondering, what should we do with this? What are we supposed to do with this? So, looking around the classroom, chatting with their friends, trying to figure out what they were supposed to do. Mrs. Reels told them to get out a straight edge and draw any 4 triangles that they would like on the sticky notes. They just had to be different triangles on each of the sticky notes. So when the kids were done drawing the triangles, she had 3 pieces of paper placed around the room. 1 that was labeled acute triangle, 1 labeled obtuse triangle, and 1 labeled right triangle. She then asked the kids to come and place their triangles if they thought they had done those specific triangles on the piece of paper. She used some humor in it. She said, anybody has a cute little angle, it's just a tiny little angle, or a right angle, because the right angles are always right, and the obtuse triangle has like an open mouth like an alligator. So the acute triangle and the right triangle ended up having the most sticky notes. So this is a picture of what the kids actually had completed at the end of the task. Then she also added some concepts from future lessons of what they'll be learning later on this year. That triangles can also have many different names. For example, equilateral triangle would have the 4 equal sides, and the isosceles triangle with the 2 longer sides and 1 short side, similar to a wedge hat. And so that helps the kids kind of get familiar with the concepts, and so when they hear it again, that it won't be new to them. The second way is that she has the kids all come down to the carpet and bring their math workbooks, and then she fills out the workbook with them and waits till they all are raising their hands and has a discussion on the carpet with them. So then that's a picture of what one of the kids did for in his math workbook. And then the 3rd way that she has the kids learn is by playing a game. And this one happens to be concentration. So she allows for at least 25 minutes out of the hour and a half of math time to do games. So it helps the kids to have fun and learn at the same time. Then the last way she has the kids reinforce the lesson that she's taught is to send home 1 page of homework. By the end of the lesson, the students really understood the different angles and triangles and how to label them correctly. And that will help them learn or continue to learn their concepts in later lessons. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.